What's up guys, Bloodshed here, bringing you the Whirlwind Barbarian speed build for Diablo 3 patch 2.6.1 and season 12. Did I say 11 in the last video? I'm not sure. Either way, this series is a live patch note review, so you can kind of see the build in action. I hope you guys enjoy this format. It's a new thing I'm trying as opposed to just kind of reading them out for you. This is classic Whirlwind, a little bit of overpower and things like that. But what happened was, the reason why we're even doing this video is the Skull Grasp ring got buffed to 500% increased damage. So I actually put it in the cube here. You can see I have Hexing Pants, Furnace, and Skull Grasp. I capped myself at 1,000 Paragon to do this T13 Rift for you. That way it's feasible, doable, gives you an accurate representation of what we're doing here. Yeah, basically focus on movement speed since we don't need too much damage. I have a lot of cooldown. Again, full breakdowns in the video description below. I added Furious Charge to the build because I really do like it. If we get some elites ever, I can show you. I added Furious Charge to the build. It's one of my favorite movement speed abilities. It just kind of makes it feel a little bit more fluid. As you can see, we have no problem doing damage. On some elites, it does take a little bit longer, like with shielding, but Whirlwind Barb's almost back to prominence. And if you guys play this build yourself, you'll kind of feel it. It feels really smooth to play, synergistic, kind of classic Whirlwind Barb. And Whirlwind Barb was able to farm T13, but not this easy with this little bit of, you know, Paragon and stuff like that. So I'm using Teguk, as you can see the stack down there. It's going to give us damage, survivability. I'm using Trapped, so we're spinning anyway. We're up close to the mobs anyway, so it kind of works out perfectly. And I'm using Pay Enhancer. Pay Enhancer is giving us attack speed. The attack speed is actually used in really high GRs. And speaking of GRs, I think Whirlwind Barb is up to the 100s with a lot of Paragon, low 100s with moderate Paragon, like probably like 1,000 to 2,000. With augments, you could probably crack into the hundreds a little bit easier than before, not without so much work, you know, to your character. So more builds are brought up, so much to cover, so much to do. I'm using Chelonics Chain, so when I Warcry, I get more of a speed boost. Again, if there's any changes to the build, the description down below is going to be your #1 source for that information, because you know, things change, things get buffed and worked, and Blizzard might decide to buff something more, and then we can sacrifice, you know, survivability for more damage, or more damage for movement speed. You know, you can kind of balance out the builds more and more over time. So the wave clear is nice. It does feel nice. Even though Charge Barb is my favorite Barb build to play, I could probably play Whirlwind for more hours because it's less intensive. I can kind of just, you know, watch a streamer, wink wink, twitch.tv/bloodshed. Watch Netflix. I recommend Ozark right now. Ozark's a really good show. So, you know, it allows you to do a little bit more things. Or stream. If you're streaming yourself, you can kind of reach out a little bit easier without taking unnecessary deaths while streaming. Nemesis Bracers are kind of a must in the build. I'm using Mantle of Channeling. Actually, you can use Mantle of Channeling. For pushes, I think it's better, but I'm using actually Hexing Pants for the more resource, so I don't have to use Weapon Master passive. But again, there's a lot of room to play around here, and by the end of the PTR, we might be using different passives. So this is more like a video demonstration for you guys. So yeah, let me know what you think down below in the comments about the video. Are you happy Whirlwind Barb is back? I know it's one of my popular builds. I used to play Whirlwind Barb back when we were doing Blackthorns way back in the day. So it's nice to see it up front. It's been up front for a few seasons, but it's good to see it up front where it probably deserves to be. It's an iconic build, and I love it. It's one of my favorites. I like to see it up here. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to decide which class next season. I can't wait to kind of dissect everything. Let's go ahead and pop the Guardian. I can show what you mean. It's a little bit slower on the Guardian sometimes. I think a lot of it is like shielding or things like that. So you have to kind of this is the only time you have to pay attention a little bit. But we are using the Furnace, and there we go, there we go. We got that Ruthless at 40%, that extra damage at 40%. I guess you could fit in Rend instead of Overpower. I like Overpower, it causes crits. The crits heal you with Blood Funnel. and it kind of synergizes together that way. And also Battle Rage Bloodshed is based off of crits. So the more crit, the better. That's why I like crits. Attack speed's good, area damage is good, cooldown's good. We want perma wrath the Berserker. So it's kind of up to you. I'm definitely check the video link, the build link in the description. I'm gonna make sure it's updated. Anyways, guys, I'm rambling. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy the content. Big shout out to everyone that supports me. This is the Bloodshed, and I'm out of here. Peace.